Hey guys, my name is Talia Pate, and I'm a freshman here at the University of Louisiana at Monroe. My first question I would like to ask you guys today is how much time do you spend on social media? Me personally, I do spend a good amount of time on social media. I'm not as proud of it as I'm not as proud of it at all. I feel like I should spend less time on social media. Some people tend to set timers on certain apps to keep them limited to a certain amount of time on each app. Another question I'd like to ask is have you ever felt addicted? As in you couldn't go without it, you would have to at least get on it every day. If you're bored, that's the first thing you go to. Um, I think about the times that we didn't have social media when before everything was invented and how far we've gotten technology. I wonder, what were we doing back then when we didn't have social media? Could we be doing the same thing now? How would our life change if we didn't have social media? Also, as stated by Jude B. and Taj J. from Penn State, social media also takes away one's privacy. So have you ever felt like social media is a gateway to for everyone to know, how you're feeling, what's going on in your life? So today I would like to inform you of the effects that social media has on human behavior. First, I'm going to get into the statistics of social media and how much time people spend on social media, which app is used the most. I want to get into the statistics. So as stated by Don Ying J from Tech Jury, the average user spends about 2 hours and 24 minutes per day on social media. That statement was made in 2020. It is now 2022. I'm pretty sure that people are spending way more than just 2 hours and 24 minutes on a social media app. Also, I found that Facebook was the most common app that most people use in the world today. Also, I found another study that between April and September, 83% of all internet users were engaged on social media, but only 24% felt like it was beneficial to their everyday work life. That should tell you a lot because if 83, that's close to 100% people do use social media, only 24% of that felt like that it was making a positive effect in their everyday life. Also, 196 billion people use social media every day. Social media has this whole toll on a lot of people in our lives, and I feel like a lot of us don't even realize it. So now I want to talk about the positive effects of social media. The first positive effects that I feel like social media is that it allows young adults to find common people that are like-minded that they can become friends with. For example, transgender people. You might be transgender and you want to get with a group or people that understand how you feel, where you're coming from, how you had to grow up. Social media is a great way to find other people to come in and understand how you're feeling and get it and become friends. So social media has a positive effect in that way. I feel like social media is also positive when it comes to learning about world events. You can go on social media anywhere and figure out what's going on in the world today. And it's very important to understand what's going on in our world today. Also, I feel like on social media, you can learn how to cook, you can learn how to dance. If you don't understand your schoolwork, it's easy to go on social media and fully understand what's going on. Social media helps a lot in those type of ways. I also found a study that showed about the different age groups and the percentages that people use on certain apps. So 86% of people between the ages of 18 and 29 use Facebook. 67% of people between the same ages between 18 and 29 use Instagram. And only 23% of people ages between 50 and 64 use Instagram. So I feel like Instagram is more of an app that a lot of younger people use because only 23% of older people use Instagram. So social media has bad effects on human behaviors and can cause problems and changes in one's behavior. I feel like social media plays a huge cruel role in our lives and people just don't realize it. So a study that I found that took place in English with almost 10,000 girls between the 10,000 children between the ages of 13 and 16 showed that social media may harm girls' mental health by increasing their exposure to bullying and risking their sleep and physical exercise. That being said, I don't believe that social media is the problem, but I feel like the actions that social media is taking away from girls being more exposed to bullying on social media or being more imposed of not getting enough sleep because they're always on social media. And those things does affect one's mental health. And the most important thing in life is being healthy and being successful. And I feel like social media brings down such a negative effects on young girls. Also, a study I found showed that 60% of the impact is more on females than males. Males aren't as impacted or bullied as much as females are on social media. Only 6% was impacted by social media. I also feel like social media influences politics in the world today. Citizens get a chance to express ideas and make things more how they would like it in the world today. Also, social media has now made it where we can send money back and back through Cash App, through Venmo, and that has allowed social media to grow and banks to grow because before we could not just transport money in the amount of seconds. But overall, after I informed you today, is that social media does have positive and negative effects, but it's the way that you use social media that can be beneficial to you. I feel like social media can be harmful, but it also can make a huge difference in the world. It just depends on how you use it. Thank you.